Good morning, and welcome to this live broadcast, a three-country ride to cure breast cancer, presented by SpotLink and benefiting the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Today, as part of our daily Morning Mingle series, we have the pleasure of speaking with Cheryl Hoffmeister, and the president of the Wahoo Sisterhood, and Emily Miller, the vice president of the Wahoo Sisterhood, here in Altamont, Illinois. Thank you both for being here. Yeah. So can you tell us a little bit about Altamont?
Okay, well, what we know about Altamont is that it's just a small, caring community. Everybody bands together to help each other out. We're just kind of known for doing that. Very close community. And we do have a county fair here every year. And we also have a bleacher factory, which is like the top 3 in the United States. There's only 3 in the United States. So we're proud of our industry here and our caring people.
Great. Oh, go ahead.
It's just a small rural community, 2,400 people, a lot of farming around the area, great schools, and a lot of churches.
Okay.
Big faith.
And do you know how the city got its name?
It's built on a mound, and then Alta has something to do with altitude, so it goes together. Not real sure about that when we're both born and raised in Iowa. So.
Okay. All right. Well, great. Well, thank you. So can you tell us a little bit about the Woohoo Sisterhood and what its goals are?
Sure. The Woohoo Sisterhood was really established in November of 2008. My close friend and her mother, Jolene Arndt, she fought a long, long battle with breast cancer, and she was a very giving person. And I really started to realize that after she passed away, people would come up to me and say, you know, I didn't know her that well, but she would send a card or she would drop by food. And I was just taken by that. And I thought, you know, why should this giving spirit go with her? We should continue her mission. So I got together with the Arndt family and I said, what do you think about this? And the way the name came about is that whenever her mother and my good friend Jolene would get excited about something, she would go, woohoo! I mean, it was just her normal thing to do that. And so we were trying to think of a name, and somebody said, what about the Woohoo Sisterhood? And we were like, that's got to be it. So that's been our name ever since. And, you know, a lot of people think that we just give to cancer patients, but we do a lot of different things. We are always looking to see the need. If there is, for instance, someone that needs help with their electric bill, if there are people who are struggling with just normal everyday expenses, food, just anything, we're there to help. We don't have a specific cause, we just go for whatever the need is. And we average about probably, I want to say close to $13,000–14,000 a year in giving. Wow. And we have
last year was almost 20.
It varies, and we have such great community support. So that's basically our story.
Wow, that's great. And what do you do in your roles as president and vice president of the organization?
Well, I would say we have around 15 members, and I'm the president, she's the vice president. We are a non-for-profit, and so we do have secretary, treasurer, and we meet the first Monday of every month, and we basically hold our meetings with talking about our in-between meeting givings, who's in need of donations. We always have a prayer for those that we're giving to, and we usually have a game or something towards the end. We try to have a little game because it can be a little bit sad at times, and I thought, let's do a little bit of a game so that we keep it a little bit light. So that's basically our meetings.
The way we raise our money is just the members give whatever's in their heart or what they can each month, and then we also have an annual fundraiser, a golf outing, and it's just a free will donation, and as well as once in a while we do some things, selling some food at the wine house or the Wright House.
It's the Wright House.
For the wine festival, and we just get some other people who give to us as well from the community.
We are asked, like once a year, we go to the high school and we speak about breast cancer to the students there. You know, I think they learn a few things, that breast cancer is not just about women, and so we do try to do that at least once a year also.
Okay, well, great. Well, thank you. That kind of segues into my next question. You know, we're doing this ride to benefit the Breast Cancer Research Foundation to find a cure. Is there anything about our cause that is personal to you?
Anything that is for breast cancer is very personal to me. This is actually the third person, her mother was the third person in my life to pass away from breast cancer, but you know, my last two friends actually passed away from breast cancer, so it's all very personal to me.
Emily, anything you wanted to add to that?
That's
no. Okay, all right. All right, so thank you very much for those touching stories.
Thank you for what you're doing.
Thanks. So we're going to head out from here to Marshall, Illinois. Is there any advice you have for our journey today?
The only thing I would say is I did a marathon after my grandfather and my mother was diagnosed. She was diagnosed for the third time and his for the first, so it was for cancer research, and when those miles got hard, I just thought about them and the pain that they go through with all that treatment, and that'll get you through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
Absolutely.
you. All right. So just one final question. Is there a weird fact you know and want to share?
Okay, so when you go to a park, if there's a statue of a horse, if both feet are up, they died in battle. If one foot is down, they died of injury, and both feet are down on the ground, they died of natural causes.
There you go. Now whenever you see a statue around, you'll know how to interpret it.
Exactly.
Great.
Good luck to
Well,
you.
thank you
Yes,
so
best of
much
luck.
for doing this. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to head out now. Catch us for our Live from the Road noon update and our 8 p.m. recap. Talk to you then.